Hi there, my name is Nicole Green. I'm excited to share with you just an introduction. I'd like to share a little bit about who I am. I have a story here about myself that I've written down just so that I can share this with you and not leave anything out. And a little bit about myself. So I'm Nicole Green, the YL Oily artist. When I look back at my life, I've been on this journey for a long time now, over 10 years of getting things out of my life that are bad and getting things in my life that are good. And that includes many different areas. But I still remember the day when my mom and I filled up 6 giant garbage bags filled with all these products from around our house, from in our bathroom, from under cabinets, in the kitchen, in the laundry room, all around the house. We took all of our products and we put them in the bags. And this was because of one ingredient that we had read about, okay? And this is how my journey began with health and wellness. And that's what I like to share with people today. I like to share tips and things that I'm learning as I'm continuing on this journey. Even though it's been 10 years, it's a step-by-step process. And I've developed this passion over the years that I'm very excited to share with people about, because it's not always easy to start on this journey, but it is possible. And it is just day by day, learning new things and applying it to your life. So once you learn the facts about something, it's kind of hard to unlearn it, you know? So for me, that's how it was. And when I know something, I apply it to my life right away, and then I kind of just keep going from there. So it started actually years before that day when me and my mom threw all that out. It started when I realized I was pregnant with my first son, and I really wanted to take action in my life, getting all the bad out, because I wanted this child to have the best chance possible and know that I did everything in my power to give him, the best start at life. I would apply things one step at a time. I'd learn about something such as parabens or a toxic chemical, and then I would go through everything and I would replace the items in my home with more natural products. Well, this is our life we're talking about. This isn't just a new fad or a diet or something. This is our life. We have one shot at this. So for me, that's my mentality with it. And so when my first child was born, my child was born, I wanted to know that he was starting off as this clean slate, and I wanted to make sure that he had the best that I could possibly do with what I knew at that moment, which is what I always try to tell people, that when you have a child, you want to make sure that you're giving them the best life. Start with, when you're implementing things in your own life for yourself, make sure that you're not hard on yourself for things that have happened in the past. We do what we can with what we have in the moment. But once you know something, I really encourage you to apply it to your life. So as I always, go along teaching people things, I always make sure to tell people that I'm sharing this just as a door, okay? This is opening a door for some people that maybe you didn't realize. There's a bunch more out there that you can start implementing into your life to avoid trips to the doctor, to help protect your body and encourage your body to do the things it was meant to do. So that day, tossing out all those bags was just a step. It was one of those steps, and one of those moments where we took action with something that we had learned. And now, the bathroom cabinets were empty, and it was very refreshing. And we went on from there to figure out, okay, what do we do from here? We went through periods, roller coasters, where we were spending a lot of money buying all these products from the store that we were replacing with things that we thought we had to replace with. And then the more we learned, the more we realized we didn't have to spend so much money buying products we were told to buy or being marketed to, or the new fad of the green things that were out. We started to understand how to live more simply and to really apply things to our life. And it became easier, and it was refreshing to go to the store, and there wasn't so many things that we're bombarded with, because when you narrow down your options, you really have an easier way of living. So yeah, I'm that crazy lady in the store that stands there reading labels and trying to make sure that I don't buy anything where I'm not supporting companies I don't like or that aren't benefiting the planet and human beings. So I'm not going to allow things into my home that have harmful ingredients for my body or for my family's body. So this kind of became an adventure for me. This became a way of, it was like a challenge when I go to the store to read labels and figure out what was good and what was bad and what companies were good and things like that. So I just kept going on, and there was a specific day that I remember that I was getting my hair cut by a good friend. And she's someone I look up to very much. She was way advanced in doing health. She's a yoga instructor and just this beautiful woman that I admire very much. And we were just talking casually, and I said how I get my oils from, the health food store down the road. And I remember her stopping and looking at me and saying, "You need to get your oils from Young Living. Do you know that, right?" And I didn't really know how to take that. I kind of just thought, okay, well, that's good to know. I'll figure that out. Not realizing that when I went home that day and it stuck in my head, and now I needed to understand, okay, well, now I need to know more. And I think that we do that. We put up blockers when we hear something and we don't really want to, it's like another area we have to apply and another thing we have to investigate. And this was something huge for me that opened a door, because I didn't realize all the background that there was with essential oils and all the things that we don't know. And this got me very excited as I started doing research and realizing there's all this stuff on the surface that we see when we go to the stores. We might even go to a health food store and be deceived. So know your products and where they're coming from, no matter what store you're getting from. Know your labels and to understand what those ingredients are. And that's my biggest thing I try to tell people. So I was really on board with Young Living from the start once I started understanding the company and their morals and the quality of products. So that's how I started on this amazing journey. And I just want to encourage people today to open their mind to something new. And this is not something, I'm not trying to sell you a product. What I'm trying to do is open your door to a lifestyle, because this is a lifestyle of health, wellness, abundance, and so many other things that it's kind of scary at first to open a door to something new, because it's more things you have to learn. But this is a journey of self-development, personal development, growth, facing fears and getting out of comfort zones and doing things how you wouldn't normally do on your own. It's great. So I'm excited to share this journey with you guys. And I run my one-on-one classes often. I keep my doors open for anybody to come over and chat with me and smell oils and talk about this lifestyle, because it's amazing. And I encourage you to take a look at it. So I thank you for being here today. And again, my name is Nicole Green. My Facebook page is the YL Oily Artist, if you want to take a look at that. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for listening to my story.